อ่ะ
สวัสดีหนุ่ม
โจสวัสดีเจ๊สวัสดีครับ
โอ๊ยไปกดเข้ามาทักทายอาจารย์แป๊บหนึ่ง
Good afternoon. I
Yeah,
am
just
Patsatari.
yeah.
Kiyoshi Sensei, where are you?
In Kyoto.
Kyoto.
Yeah,
In
it's
your
very
home
hot.
or your
Very hot.
university?
35 degrees. Terrible. Yeah, the other day 38 degrees.
I see. Same
Oh.
as Thailand.
No, Thailand may be much better
Very
because
No, it's
Japan is
raining.
very,
Now
very
it's
humid.
yeah.
Antarai. How about the Olympic game?
Oh, yesterday I saw badminton. We got
Badminton. Yes.
silver medal.
Very strong.
Yeah, very strong. Even though we lost the gold medal. Yeah.
I see. A soccer game as well.
Yeah.
So, Warren-san, do you have a class
Sorapong.
right now?
Maybe okay. It depends on Sorapong-san.
No, summer vacation in Japan now. Summer vacation.
Oh, now is we
Golden
just
week.
start. We just start.
Start. I see.
Just start maybe 1 month ago.
I see.
Yes. So that's why we would like to invite big professor to present very interesting research and also the interesting topic. And also introduce Kyoto University and also Kyoto Life.
Do I think that today's audience, for them, this is the first time?
Maybe I think this is the first time. Almost maybe more than 80% is first time to see you, and the first time for Micronano bubble, and also the first time for Japanese professor, and also the first time for
I see.
Kyoto University.
I see. Probably the some students who heard 1 year ago must have forgotten already. I think. Okay. Now time is up.
So please rest maybe 5 minutes.
Okay.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
5
Because
minutes. สบาย Thai time.
先生、お昼はどうですか？もう食べましたか？
Oh, Japan now the 3 p.m.
Okay.
3 p.m. 2 hours ahead.
ビールは
No. Maybe later.
Because many students and many sensei in here not know your age.
My age?
Yes. Because you are still in Japan now. It's very hot, but your heart is still very warm and really strong.
Strong. Today, this year, I was 51 30 years ago.
30 years ago. Okay.
30 years ago, I was 51.
Yes. So it means that now you are 80.
81.
81. You still
Yeah.
strong and stronger than Dr. Bunyang.
No.
Stronger than Dr. Bunyang.
I sent the PDF to you already. Did you see? Some modified. How many will join today? Now 18.
Oh, 18. Oh.
19 now.
Yes, maybe 20, I think.
Okay.
Including some sensei that who interested in the nanobubble technology.
How about the nanotechnology research at Rajamangon, Tanjavuri?
Oh, now it's very interesting for us. Many sensei would like to do the research in nanotechnology.
Very good.
Especially for nanomaterials, nanobubble, and many kinds of the nano.
Next year, the symposium will be held in Chiang Mai, 9th.
Yep.
So just prepare and let's encourage researchers to join the symposium.
The symposium of nanobubble, right?
Yes. Just this year in May, held in Shanghai.
Okay.
And the next year in Chiang Mai again. That's
okay.
9th.
Try. We will try to go to Chiang Mai. Actually, last 2 weeks I went to Chiang Mai.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm Lana.
Met Ajanamit?
Met Uten.
Oh, Uten.
Uten, yes.
Yes, Uten. He is now serving as acting president.
Yes.
Oh, so complicated and a lot of problems.
Yes. Okay. Thai style. Thai style and Thai system.
No good.
So that's why we would like in this stage we would like to have you for the research presentation.
Now 21.
Okay. Okay, let's start, Sensei. But first of all, I would like to introduce
Okay,
you
please introduce
for
me.
the audience, and also maybe I can substitute maybe sometime Thai language and also English because many students here. 先生、今日もありがとうございます。สวัสดีครับ อาจารย์และนักศึกษาทุกท่านนะครับ ก็วันนี้นะครับ ก็เป็น เป็นโอกาสอันดีอีกครั้งหนึ่งนะครับ ก็เราได้เชิญในหลักสูตรนะครับพลังงานและวัสดุรวมกระทั่งถึงหลักสูตรวิศวกรรมวัสดุนะครับเราได้เชิญเซนเซมาพูดเกี่ยวข้องกับเทคโนโลยีนะครับไมโครนาโนบับเบิ้ลครับแต่ ช่วงแรกๆนะครับผมก็เลยให้เนื่องจากมีนักศึกษาอยู่ด้วยนะครับ ก็เลยจะให้แนะนำเกี่ยวข้องกับเกียวโตมหาลัยเกียวโตนะครับที่เซนเซเคยเป็นรองอธิการบดีนะครับ และเคยเป็นผอสถาบันพลังงานขั้นสูงครับ ดูจากหน้าเซนเซนะครับ ตอนนี้ก็จริงๆแล้วแกก็อายุ81นะครับ แต่ก็ยังแข็งแรงอยู่เลยนะครับ แล้วก็ยังแอคทีฟอยู่นะครับน่าจะมากกว่าอาจารย์บุญยังน่าจะแข็งแรงมากกว่าอาจารย์บุญยังโอเคก็ so today we would like to say thank you very much for Kiyoshi Sensei that will present about micro nano bubble technology and also the application of micro nano technology. First of all, we would like on behalf of Rajamangala University of Technology Thanjavuri and Faculty of Engineering and also from our courses, we would like to say thank you very much for Sensei that you give our the chance that we would like to say that we would like to listen from your research and also your presentation about micro nano bubble. Actually, Kiyoshi Sensei, he was the big professor and now he also the big professor also and he was the vice president of Kyoto University and also he was the director of Institute of Advanced Energy, Kyoto University also. Big boss, the big boss of Kyoto University. So please, it's your turn, Sensei.
ソラポンさん、
はい。
sometimes this Zoom condition is not so smooth, just temporary. Just in that case, I will re-enter, okay?
Okay, yes. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
And the second is, I think all the participants can understand the English, and I will speak very slowly.
Okay,
But if you think sometimes you need to translate into Thai, so in that case, please let me know. Then I will stop. And
okay,
then you
Sensei.
translate. Then I will restart again. Okay?
Okay, yes, yes, okay. Thank you very much, Sensei.
Okay, okay.
Everything
So-
described up to you, big boss. Okay, let's start,
Okay.
Sensei.
Okay,
Thank you.
I will share the
slide.
yes.
Okay.
Hmm? ソラポンさんソラポン
はい。
音声はどうするのかな画面。
大きい画面ですか一番
大きい
右
画面の。
右の下の、右の下。一番右の下か、F5。
いやいや、この、ズームはね、
ええ、
お
今、先生の
音声
パワーポイント見えますけど、今。
見えるでしょで、音声は、音声も入れたいんだけど、それはいいのも。
いいです。先生の、後ろ、一番右の下に押してください。
詳細中の
下の右です、先生。
ちょっとごめんね。
はい。 slideshow 先生 OK です今もう OK です先生どうぞ
はいはい。Okay. Okay, so the crop, home to Kiyoshi Yoshikawa, on Even. Today, thank you very much for participating in my presentation on impact of Micronano fine bubble technology to Thai society. First, I would like to introduce Kyoto and the Kyoto University. Kyoto has been the capital for more than 1,000 years and has very beautiful 4 seasons. Spring, cherry blossoms, and beautiful maple trees, and so on. I was born in Nara City, the most ancient capital of Japan, called Yamato, like battleship Yamato or Yamato Spirit. I was born and raised here in Nara. The relationship started in 2001 with, at that time, Rajamangala Institute of Technology with Ajahn Namut. And the first student, Ajahn Sorapong, came to Kyoto University and got PhD and stayed for 7 or 8 years. He was young enough at that time. After first visiting Thailand in 2001, I started working for Rajamangala Rana since 2015. And in 2007, I was given honorary degree from Your Highness Shirin Tong 207. And when she visited Sora-san, この、まあいいか。
はい、
Can you see everything?
Yes 見えます先生と
下も見えてる
先生とあれ
はい。シリントンさん。はい。
はい
And when she visited Kyoto University, I talked with her for 15 minutes. And 2016 in Chennai, I met Your Highness again. Kyoto University, I will tell you, just introduce the spirit of academic freedom and a mission to seek harmonious coexistence. Mission statement is as follows: develop its historical commitment to academic freedom and to pursue harmonious coexistence within human and ecological community on this planet. It's 1897, Kyoto University started. And there are a lot of leading companies in Kyoto, Nintendo, Kyocera, Horiba, and so on. When I served as a vice president, Professor Yamanaka got the Nobel Prize in 2012. This is the press conference. I think that you have already my slides in PDF format, so I will skip. Anyway, the Kyoto University was established for research university, and 208 Masukawa, Yamanaka, and Akazaki and Honjo, and recently the Yoshino for lithium battery. Professor Shinya Yamanaka was received the Nobel Prize in the physiology and medicine, and she got the big building and research areas, and you know the generation of iPS cells induced pluristem cells, and he get adult skin cells and put 4 factors, and then ES-like stem cells. This stem cell can develop to various kinds of organs, neuron, cardiac cells, and so on. So, and then you can get this, for example, skin to you without any immune confliction. For example, cardiac cells. This is moved. Oh, sorry. This is a heart muscle made from iPS cell. That's beats. And also the Kyoto University is doing a lot of, say, primates research, chimpanzee and gorilla. For example, chimpanzee. Can you hear the sounds? Solapon.
No, cannot hear the sound.
Can you hear the sounds?
No.
No
No, no.
sounds.
No sound.
Oh,
Professor.
oh, just a moment.
No sound, but we can hear you.
Huh? Yeah, how to do that? I forgot.
Okay, not. So
No good.
maybe next time, just Sensei,
Huh?
please continue.
No good. Just a
No
moment.
good.
So I will stop this one. Okay? And 画面共有ね。
はい、そうです。
それでどうすんの？音、確か、
もしシェアのするときに、シェアのする前に、音。
シェアする前にあるの？
あります。
どこに？
シェアのボタンを、シェアスクリーンのボタンを、次が、あれがありまして。
画面共有をして、押すの？
シェアのするときの、なんか、シェアスクリーンの、音のボタンがあります。
だから画面共有を先押すわけ？
もしなかったら、多分。
押したよ。押して。
もしなかったら、多分先生のパソコンが入らないかもしれないですけれども。
いやいや、いつもやってるけどね。おかしいな。画面共有を押して、 そしたら、画面が出てきたよ。見えてる？
今見えてないですけれども。
そうか、サウンド共有、これやな。はい、
ええ
わかった。OK。
はい。
OK。
はい、どうも、おおきに。
うんうん。OK。
はい。
はい。それじゃあ、ちょっと待ってね。聞こえる？
OK、聞こえます。OK、先生。はい。続けてください。はい、どうも。
So this is one of the teaching. And we have Research Reactor Institute, and this was used for boron neutron capture therapy to cure the cancer. Now let's go to Thailand. In Japan, we think that
อ้าวเซนเซหลุดไปแล้ว ใช่ไหมโน้ตอ้าวเซนเซหาย เซนเซหลุดใช่ไหม
ใช่
โอเค เดี๋ยวโทรหาเซนเซก่อน はい、先生、もう一回お願いします、先生。さっき多分先生、先生のマイクロフォンがまだオープンしてないですけれども、聞こえないです、先生。もう一回。
はい、聞こえます？聞こえますか？
はい、聞こえます。はい。
はい。
はい、聞こえます。先生、OK です。
はい、ちょっと待って。はい。すみません。
先生、今、ウィラチャイ先生もジョインしてます。พี่เต้ทักทาย先生หน่อย
ฮัลโหล
はい。
สวัสดีครับ Hi เซนเซ
Oh, we are how are you?
I'm
Good.
okay. Very nice to see you.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. I do about bubble water treatment as well.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, for water treatments. Yeah, very good
Yeah.
for me to learn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Solomon, just make sure the sound. Okay.
Okay, yes. Okay. I will check. I will check.
Okay.
Okay, please continue.
Just a moment.
พี่เต้เซนเซ่81แล้วนะแข็งแรงกว่าพวกเราอีก
เราต้องกิน
Sorry.
ปลาเรากินเหล้า
Okay. New innovative technology could or can resolve critical problems in the countries. For example, in Thailand, I think there is two critical problems: improvements of agricultural productivity and food safety. I'll skip. And in engineering, whatever the new, if we need to make it reality, we need to clear the engineering feasibility, if it works or not. And secondly, the environmental feasibility and economical feasibility compared with existing technologies. Plus, recently, sustainability development goals. For example, in Thailand, the country now still struggling with the middle income trap. And therefore, the enhanced GDP per capita is very important, and improve daily life through improvement of productivity, food safety, and the environment. Although Thailand has established and succeeded still the status of Detroit of Asia, this is a little bit old one, but Thai population is 70 million now, but the GDP per capita is increasing, but the rural population is 50% and their income is pretty low. Sometimes some people mention 1/4, 25% of the national average. And this is the GDP per capita and the fraction of agriculture in Thailand. You see, in 1960, GDP per capita is almost the same, but now decreasing, as I mentioned. So this could bring the social instability. Also, the rice productivity, tons per hectare. This is China, 1980. And this is Indonesia. And this is Vietnam. And this is India. And Thai still remain very low rice productivity per hectare. And also the problem is the food safety. A lot of remaining pesticides are reported in various vegetables and fruits. This is according to the test results. So even you wash the fruits or vegetables, still 6% of pesticides remain. This is very, very bad for your health. Because the pesticides could be the major cause to induce cancers. So how to clear the remaining pesticides, even the fish are the most critical issues, I think, from viewpoint of food safety in Thailand. Food contamination in Thailand, and there are
先生の音聞こえないです。
very unstable. What happened?
Okay, 先生。は
Well,
い、どうぞ。
So, sorry. Let's go to the micro nanobubble and advanced technologies. According to the history, lightning makes mushroom multiply. And so the Professor Takagi of Iwate University invented this artificial lightning. And by this, mycelium, by lightning, mycelium control cut here and here, then many mushroom come out. This is the artificial lightning here. And Daiso stimulation in Chennai, they got pretty nice shiitake or others. So this could be one of the very advanced technologies. And also, I'll show you the micro nano bubble. So this is the micro nanobubbles, and I'll show you some videos. Okay.
Nano bubble water from Japan. Today we will be exploring one of the leading technologies of Japan. In particular, we have a technology called nano bubble water. What you are seeing on the monitor right now are raw oysters. This nano bubble water is being used to treat these oysters. You may have seen at the beginning of this video where both saltwater fish and freshwater fish are able to live together in this nano bubble water. Also, today it has been reported that this wonder water has a great potential for the medical field. Can nanobubbles cure cancer? Nanobubbles have many potential applications in many different fields. This technology can put oxygen or ozone gas into water as tiny nano-sized bubbles. Today, they are about to announce the new technology of nanobubbles and its potential. As you can see, many people from the media and other interested parties await the scientific findings of this new technology. They have reported today the results of the effectiveness of nanobubbles on cancer cells. Emeritus Professor Mano said when we used 1% oxygen nanobubble water on the cancer cells, we were able to reduce 70% of the cancer cells in our preliminary study. This is a great finding, and we must look further into the potential of this amazing technology. This technology was actually introduced approximately 3 years ago at the IT Expo. There was an unusual fish tank that amazed so many visitors. Snapper and carp were swimming together in the same body of water, which is impossible in the wild. The answer to this secret is the oxygen nanobubbles. The inventor that is behind this technology is Mr. Kaneo Chiba, who is the head researcher of Rail Research Company Limited in Miyagi Prefecture, Japan. Mr. Chiba is the pioneer of this technology that made the application possible. This is the tank that was displayed at the IT Expo. As of today, in the nanobubble water, all types of fish have lived together for nearly 3 years and counting without any problem. They are very healthy and even grow faster than if they were in their natural environment. Mr. Chiba's background was to develop the technology to clean wastewater from manufacturers and sewers. He wanted to use the sterilization power of ozone by making it into tiny bubbles. After making the ozone nanobubbles and cleaning the water, he discovered a very interesting phenomenon. He explains that at the end of the sewage line after the treatment of the water, plants started to grow wildly. Also, after treating the well water to use for fish and clam farming, they became very healthy. Mr. Chiba says that the smaller the bubbles, the harder to destroy, and the longer it will stay in the water. This pink-colored water is the ozone nanobubble water. This is actually well water, and this is the
先
machine
生、
that
先
creates.
生、
はい。
先生、
はい。
ビデオの画面が、ビデオか、
The reporter says that it's salty
え、
like
聞こえな
seawater,
い
but
聞こえ
refreshing.
ますけど、ビデオ画面が、動いてないです。
あ、フローズンしてるあ、ごめんごめん。ちょっと待ってね。
多分好きか。
ちょっともう一回。ごめんごめん。Sorry.
Nanobubble water from Japan.
動いてる
はいはい、聞こえます。
Today we will be
OK です、先
exploring one
生。
of the leading
はい。
technologies of Japan. In particular, we have a technology called nanobubble water. What you are seeing on the monitor right now are raw oysters. This nanobubble water is being used to treat these oysters. You may have seen at the beginning of this video where both saltwater fish and freshwater fish are able to live together in this nanobubble water. Also, today it has been reported that this wonder water has a great potential for the medical field. Can nanobubbles cure cancer? Nanobubbles have many potential applications in many different fields. This technology can put oxygen or ozone gas into water as tiny nano-sized bubbles. Today they are about to announce the new technology of nanobubbles and its potential. As you can see, many people from the media and other interested parties await the scientific findings of this new technology. They have reported today the results of the effectiveness of nanobubbles on cancer cells. Emeritus Professor Mano said when we used 1% oxygen nanobubble water on the cancer cells, we were able to reduce 70% of the cancer cells in our preliminary study. This is a great finding, and we must look further into the potential of this amazing technology. This technology was actually introduced approximately 3 years ago at the Aichi Expo. There was an unusual fish tank that amazed so many visitors. Snapper and carp were swimming together in the same body of water, which is impossible in the wild. The answer to this secret is the oxygen nanobubbles. The inventor that is behind this technology is Mr. Kaneo Chiba, who is the head researcher of Rail Research Company Limited in Miyagi Prefecture, Japan. Mr. Chiba is the pioneer of this technology that made the application possible. This is the tank that was displayed at the Aichi Expo. As of today, in the nanobubble water, all types of fish have lived together for nearly 3 years and counting without any problem. They are very healthy and even grow faster than if they were in their natural environment. Mr. Chiba's background was to develop the technology to clean wastewater from manufacturers and sewers. He wanted to use the sterilization power of ozone by making it into tiny bubbles. After making the ozone nanobubbles and cleaning the water, he discovered a very interesting phenomenon. He explains that at the end of the sewage line after the treatment of the water, plants started to grow wildly. Also, after treating the well water to use for fish and clam farming, they became very healthy. Mr. Chiba says that the smaller the bubbles, the harder to destroy, and the longer it will stay in the water. This pink-colored water is the ozone nanobubble water. This is actually well water, and this is the machine that creates the nanobubbles. This water is actually drinkable. The reporter says that it's salty like seawater, but refreshing and unusual. Mr. Chiba says this water is being used to treat periodontal disease and oral ulcers, and it's also very effective for sterilization. Normal bubbles with a diameter of 1/20th of a millimeter are reduced to super tiny sized bubbles by applying high pressure and high temperature. How small are nanobubbles? If you line up 10,000 nanobubbles, it will still be shorter than 1 millimeter. Nano is equal to the fraction 1/1 billion. This size cannot be detected even with a microscope. Based on what we know in physics, such a small bubble cannot remain in water. Though it's supposed to disappear, they still remain in the water. We found that there are small ions around the nanobubbles, which makes it stable inside the water, says Dr. Masayoshi Takahashi, Chief Researcher of the National Institute of Advanced Industrial Science and Technology of Japan. This is an oyster processing plant in Miyagi Prefecture, Japan. This plant was the first to implement the use of ozone nanobubbles for processing 3 years ago. Prior to implementation of this new technology, the oysters were sterilized with chlorine and rinsed with seawater. But now they use ozone nanobubble water for packaging. The owner of this company explains, "This nanobubble water makes an excellent treatment and yet retains the original taste. And we are really happy since we have reduced the number of customer complaints by 80%. This is another food plant that uses the nanobubble technology. This company is Shiraken Kamaboko, also in Miyagi Prefecture, Japan. They use oxygen nanobubbles inside the surimi. Just look at the elasticity. After giving it a taste, the reporter confirms the delicious flavor. Nanobubbles have so many different applications, and the study in each area is being done, one of them being the medical field. Emeritus Professor Yoshihiro Mano from Tokyo Medical and Dental University used cancer cells of cervix uteri to compare the regular culture solution and solution with nanobubbles and cultivated it for 24 hours. He explains, with the regular solution, there was no change within 24 hours, but with the nanobubble solution, approximately 70% of the cancer cells were destroyed. The regular culture solution on the left and the 1% nanobubble water on the right Approximately 850,000 cancer cells were reduced to 820,000 on the left and to 250,000 on the right with the nanobubbles. A 70% reduction within 24 hours is significant. What I think is that cancer cells are abnormal cells, and this creates abnormal activities. However, nanobubbles have the ability to make abnormal into normal. Therefore, the reduction in cancer cells was possible. This study has only just begun. Even though we are at the early stages of this study, the potential of this technology is enormous. We hope that this technology will contribute to the eradication of cancer someday.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, Sensei. Okay, please
Okay.
continue.
Okay.
続き
Okay,
して
next
ください。
is how the nanobubble behaves.
と言いまして、非常に小さな微粒子に特有の動きです。熱運動する分子同士が不規則に衝突することによって起きています。このブラウン運動の動きとバブルに働いている浮力と比べてみますと、ブラウン運動の方が圧倒的に速い動きをするので、ほとんど
The motion is occupied by Brownian motion.
止まっていることになるんです。
And high internal pressure, according to Young Laplace equations, if the diameter is 100 nanometer, then the pressure difference is 30 atoms. 100 nano and 30 atmosphere difference. So inside the nanobubble, pressure is very high. And also the levitation speed is a proportion to diameter square. For example, this is a nanobubble, and
more.
Yeah,
More.
bigger diameter bubble
Okay.
levitate quickly. So the small diameter nanobubble remain at the bottom. And also when a bubble shrinks, it emits light, sonoluminescence. This is the acoustic transducer and cavitation bubble and photodetector. Take a look. When shrink, it emits light. And they measured the wavelengths, something like this, and they found that the black body of 60 to 30 Kelvin, this one, very similar. That means very high photon comes out. For OH radical, 5.2 electron volt is necessary, and then this phenomena can produce a lot of OH radicals. And as you know, the oxidation potential, chlorine, hydrogen peroxide, ozone, and hydroxyl radicals. And if we could produce a lot of, say, hydroxyl radicals, then we could sterilize the lot of foods and so on. And this was measured by Professor Takahashi to see how much the OH radicals come out by electron spin resonance. If you put ozone, like macro
อ้าวสงสัยเซนเซหลุดอีกแล้วมั้งใช่ไหมจันนุชเซนเซหลุดอีก
เรี
แล้ว
ยบ
ปะ
เลยค่ะ น่าจะ
อ้าวเหรอโอเคโอเคแป๊บนึงเดี๋ยวโทรหาแกก่อน
เดี๋ยวก่อนนะ เช็คก่อนหา ไม่มีเซนเซเลย
先生聞こえないです。
なんか、ものすごく不安定やな。
OK。はい、先生、どうぞ。
はい。
続きせ、続き、続
も
くして
う、
ください。はい。
はいはい。見えてる？
はい、見えます。
はい。
はい、どうぞ。
And also the high voltage. Inside the water with micro nanobubble, then the lightning takes place, and then the あかんね。うん。
先生、聞こえな
はいい。
です。ビデオの聞
ちょっと待ってね。
こえないです。
ちょっと待ってね。今、画面は見えてんの？
画面は見えますけど、なんか動けないです。
動いてないね。なんかおかしいな、今日は。
まあ、次のスライド
Very
を、
sorry.
はい、次のスライドを方がいいです。次、してください。はい、
ん
先生。 次のスライドを発表。
これ見える？
はい、スキップし。見えますけど、聞こえないです。
動いて
動いてないです。全然動いてないです。
OK。
今聞こえますけど、OK です。今 OK です。はい、先生どうぞ。
So, this is no micro bubble, micro bubble, and nano bubble. So inside the water, the lightning takes place, and that produces a lot of, say, the nourishing ones, ozone, oxygen, and so on. So by making use of the ozone and high voltage, you could produce nutrients very easily. And this is the result. Right down, bottom is high voltage and micro nanobubbles. That grows very fast Chinese scale. And hydroponic system. Can you hear me? Sorapon-san, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but the video is not. The video, okay. はい、先生、OK です。
Okay, and then I will skip. Can you hear me?
Yes, OK。
มทรล้านนาคิดค้นนวัตกรรมเครื่องถนอมอาหารสามารถลดออกซิเจนในน้ำเพื่อยืดอายุอาหารทะเลอาหารแช่แข็งได้สำเร็จในงานวันคล้ายวันสถาปนามหาวิทยาลัยเทคโนโลยีราชมงคลล้านนาหรือมทรล้านนามีการเปิดตัวเครื่องไมโครนาโนบับเบิลหรือเครื่องกำเนิดฟองขนาดจิ๋วเพื่อลดออกซิเจนในน้ำที่จะใช้ยืดอายุให้กับอาหารแช่แข็งรวมถึงน้ำแข็งเพื่อให้มีอายุการใช้งานที่ยาวนานพื้นได้นำมาใช้ในการถนอมอาหารโดยทางญี่ปุ่นสามารถลดค่าออกซิเจนในการเติมไนโตรเจนเข้าไปสามารถลดให้เหลือเพียง 1.2 มิลลิกรัมต่อลิตรทำให้ยืดอายุของอาหารทะเลได้ด้านนายวิษณุบอกว่าจากการวิจัยพบว่าสามารถใช้วัสดุใกล้ตัวได้เช่นท่อ PVC
先生、もう聞こえないです。
はい。
จากต่างประเทศได้จำนวนมากซึ่ง
Can you hear me?
OK です。はい。
Okay,
はい
I will skip.
OK, skip.
Okay. Take a look. This is at Rajamonkon tangibly, and 10 micro nanobubble generators, and you can use. And here the demonstration, and Silpacon University in almost 6 years ago, and so on. So I'll show you the formalin contents test. And here, shrimp skip contains higher than 0.5 ppm formalin. Formalin is very, very dangerous chemicals to induce cancer. This samples from the local fish market in Thailand near Nampang. In Japan, instead, we are using preservation in oxygen-free. Take a look.
福岡県北九州市の卸売市場です。ここでウルトラファインバブルの発生装置が導入されています。使われているのは窒素を使ったバブルです。水揚げした魚をこのバブルが入った氷水につけるだけで驚くほどの効果が得られるといいます。
This water is oxygen
どのくらいつけるんですか
？10分ぐらいですかね。
そ
んなでいいんですか？鮮度が悪くならないようになります。
To keep the freshness.
一体どれほどの変化が出るのか、水揚げして4日目のサバで比較しました。通常のサバは少し押しただけで身が崩れてしまいます。一方、バブルの水につけたサバは弾力が残り身が崩れません。
本当だ。
So in
身
Japan,
が
we are
崩れ
now
る大きな
using
原因は
this
雑
technology
菌です。
to keep the freshness of
これは
for example, the normal water contains 7.3 milligram per liter oxygen, but oxygen-free water contains only 0.2. That means this keep the oxygen-free water preserves the fish freshness very much. And let's skip. In Japan, I think some of you enjoyed the rotating sushi bar, and most of the shrimp come from Thailand. And so far, they used some chemicals, but now Chupon, they are using the ozone fine bubble water for shrimp sterilization. And in Chiang Mai, coconut milk preservation, after the squeezing, coconut milk start destroying in 50 minutes. So they put a chemical to preserve. However, we tried bring the ozone micronano bubble water and soaked the coconut, the crusher, and squeezer, and clean up. Then we made the coconut milk and put, and then checked. And this expert mentioned coconut milk with 0% ozone water, very good. After 2 weeks, 10% additional ozone water, okay, 20%, 30%, or even the second coconut milk with 100% ozone, still okay. So you can use the coconut milk without any chemicals. And the ozone is very, very safe. And in taku, the front part contains a lot of fungi, and then they use the ozone micronano water and soaked here. And then 8 days after treated, you see the crown is quite clear. So now they are exporting a lot of, say, nice banana to Japan. This is a hydroponic system. This is a nutrient solution only, but the nutrient plus macro plus fine bubble, you can see the difference of growth. This one. And identity of Rajamangala Nana reported EC2 with micro nanobubble is best compared with without the micro nanobubbles. And also the shelf life extension by ozone fine bubble are being used for many fruits and sterilization by ozone fine bubble water. And then they checked that the ozone 3 minutes soaking is the best for preservation of banana. And this is actually being used already. And they are exporting to various countries right now. And enhanced DO by air fine bubble water sterilization. And this is Saturn. They are raising banana May farm. However, the feces remain at the bottom. So they put ozone micro nanobubbles to the bottom, and then all the feces come up and clean up. And the banana it can survive long. So we apply this to Chiang Mai fishery farmers, and they were very much happy to hear this one. In Japan, for example, highway toilet cleaning is being used.
サービスエリアでも使われています。バブルが入った水を吹きかけ、ブラシでこすることでバブルが弾けて汚れが落ちるといいます。洗剤が不要で環境に優しいことから急速に普及しています。
Toilet water only by air micronano water and no chemicals at all. So we held the international symposium on application of high voltage plasma and fine bubble to agriculture and aquaculture. First started in Chiang Mai 2017, and this May in Shanghai, China, and next year we will have in Chiang Mai, Thailand. So you are encouraged to join this symposium from Thailand a lot. Thank you very much, and I'm very sorry that the condition was terrible this time. What happened? I'm not sure.
Okay, Sensei, thank you very much for your very nice presentation every time.
No. The Zoom condition was terrible this time.
Okay.
I feel very sorry.
Okay, now it's time for the question. So any question from the audience? So please.
Not about.
It's time for the question. Yes,
I have
please.
one question.
Not about. How are you doing? Oh, he is not here.
Okay, Sensei, we have many questions. So the first of all,
Any
we would like to
questions?
invite, yes, Ajahn Chachai from Faculty of Science.
Okay. Excuse me for your presentation. Can you hear me?
Sorapon.
Yes.
Sorapon-san.
Hi. Can
you hear me?
Yes, 聞こえます。先生、聞こえますか？先生。 生聞こえます先生先生หลุดไปอีกแล้วเซนเซ
แล้วสรพงษ์ได้ยินเสียงผมไหมครับ
ได้ยินครับ คือของพวกเราชัดเจนหมดทุกคนเลยมีแต่ของเซนเซนี่แหละ แกก็เข้าหลุดแกเข้าหลุดเดี๋ยวรอแกก่อนก็ก็ขอบคุณทุกท่านนะครับ ที่เข้ามาร่วมรับฟังนะครับ ก็เนื่องจากเวลามีประมาณนี้นะครับ ก็เซนเซก็เซนเซให้聞こえます
なんかダメね、今日は。
ครับ
うん。
我々の住む問題ないですけれども、
ねえ、どうしようかな。
まあ、いろんな質問がありますが、まず、チャットチャイ先生の質問をお願いします。はい。เรียนเชิญอาจารย์ชัดชัยครับ
Thank you for your present the nano bubble. I would like to ask with the mechanism of nitrogen nano bubble for preservation with the fish. How nano bubble prevent the
Yes.
okay.
When you inject the nitrogen, micro nanobubbles, then with the levitation of nitrogen nanobubbles, it dissolved oxygen enter to the bubbles. Then you can take off the dissolved oxygen by nitrogen micro nanobubbles. So you can take off the dissolved oxygen. Then the bacteria, which prefers the oxygen, cannot survive in the water because of the reduced oxygen in the water. So that eventually keep fish in freshness. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. Therefore, when we remove oxygen, bacteria cannot float or die.
That's right. You are right. That's right.
Thank you very much. One more question. Okay. How about the mechanism to produce hydroxyl radical from bubble, nano bubble?
Good question. First is the sonoluminescence, for example, that emits the light photon, right? And some photons have very strong, high energy that's just enough to produce the hydroxyl radicals from the water. The second is usually we use the ozone micro nanobubbles, and the ozone eventually turn to oxygen and O. Then through this mechanism, OH radicals can produce.
By the effect of ozone, all right?
Sorry?
The effect of ozone can generate with the hydroxyl radical from the bubble. Ozone bubble can...
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, can easily. Yes.
But if we use air bubble, cannot generate hydroxyl radical.
To some, but that is still many people are doing research. My feeling, not so much, but still the tiny fraction of the hydroxyl radical could be produced.
Thank you very much.
Right. But that is the most important research issues right now. And many people are trying to clear that one. Yes. But even so, still we found the ozone micronanobubble could kill the bacteria or fungi pretty well.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, next question, please. Nima, do you have any question?
Yes, sir. First of all, thank you very much for presentation. It was very helpful. And actually, I want to have a question about what are the challenges and limitation currently faced in the implementation of micronanobubble technology in like large scale, in industrial scale, and like in factory. Thank you very much.
Nima-san, okay. Yes, for fundamental basic experiments, the tiny desktop type micronanobubble generator is most easy to handle. But for large scale, for example, the water cleanup of wastewater, for example, in China, they use more big, say, several hundred liter per minute machine. Okay. And actually, in Japan, there are some companies are selling 1 kiloliter per minute machine, big one. So when I show you Saturn, the Baname shrimp pond, they are using 200 liter per minute machine, 5 in parallel. So the scalability is possible. But maybe the 1 kiloliter per minute I have heard. But you could develop more bigger one. But I dare say the rather parallel use would be much more smarter, easy. Because if one machine, if it stop, you cannot. But if you use 200 liter 5 machine in parallel, even if one stop, still okay. So for shrimp in Pomchon, for Japanese sushi shrimp, they are actually using the several parallel ozone micronanobubble generators, just in case. Understand? Okay?
Yes, I understand. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Oh, my pen diagram.
So thank you very much, Sensei. Any question from the audience? Any question or students' question?
Solomon, you can translate from Thai to English,
Okay.
Thai, from Thai to Japanese.
Okay.
Or English.
ครับผมเรียนเชิญคำถามได้เลยครับ มีคำถามไหมครับ เซนเซดูท่าทางจะเหนื่อยแล้ว เพราะที่นู่นน่าจะประมาณสัก4:30แล้วเนี่ย4:20ครับญี่ปุ่นไวกว่าเรา แกก็อายุ81แล้วเนาะแต่ก็ยังให้เกียรติเรามาเมตตาเราให้มานำเสนอให้เราฟังเนาะมีอะไรมีคำถามมีอะไรไหมครับเรียนเชิญครับ ถามได้เลยภาษาไทยก็ได้มาเรียนเชิญครับผม
Your university has 10 micronanobubble generators. desktop 1 liter per minute. That's more easy to handle and to carry. So you can have many opportunities to just test by selecting the various kind of gases.
Yep.
Okay, to see
Okay.
if it is effective or not. So not theoretically, but experimentally, you can easily know the results. Some may be very effective for developing, and some may be not so good. So my hope is to distribute the oxygen-free water for preserving the fish without any formalin. Then the increase of the cancer patients will be decreased. So the food safety is most important issues. In Japan, the foods are very strictly regulated and checked by the government or even the private companies. So you can eat any Japanese foods without any worry, except for recent eel. Yes. Okay. ソラポンさん。
Okay, Sensei. So มีคำถามไหมครับ มีคำถามอะไรเพิ่มเติมไหมครับ Any question from the audience ถามเป็นภาษาไทยก็ได้เดี๋ยวผมแปลให้ครับผมครับเรียนเชิญครับ Hello มีไหมครับ
อาจารย์ครับ
ครับ
ครับผมวัชรพงศ์นะครับ
ครับผม
โอเคครับครับผมมีคำถาม
ถามเลย
Yeah, I have
เอ้ย
questions
เรานักศึกษาปอเอกเปล่า
ครับ
งั้นฝึกถามภาษาอังกฤษเลยไปลุยเลย
ครับ I want to know about the temperature in the nano bubble. What is the temperature after open the nano bubble 1 hour? What is the temperature?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
The temperature?
Yeah. After open, for example, one hour, how about the temperature?
Temperature increase from the original water temperature is very little. And you can, the colder, the better, because the gases are dissolved much in lower temperature water. But you can easily control the temperature, water temperature, very much easily. So usually when I use the tap water in the winter, the number density of the micronano bubble is higher than in the hot summer. Okay.
Okay, I see.
Because the number of micronano bubble density is balancing to the dissolved gas density. So if the water is low, for example, for oxygen, the dissolved oxygen density is very high. So eventually, the micro nanobubble density increases. Is that okay?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay, any question? Any question? So if you don't have the question, so today on behalf of Rajamangala University of Technology, Tanjaburi, and Faculty of Engineering Sensei, we would like to say thank you very much, Domo arigatou gozaimasu, for your
My
very
pleasure.
nice presentation.
Oh, no. The Zoom condition was terrible. I need to check.
Okay, maybe next time again.
Okay, sure. Of course.
Maybe next
I'm
semester.
very sorry.
Next
So,
semester. Yes.
Anyway, the students, okay?
สู้ๆนะครับทุกท่านครับก็เป็นคำอวยพร
Okay.
สไตล์ญี่ปุ่นนะครับสำหรับ
Yeah.
ทุกท่านนะครับก็เนื่องจากว่าภาษาญี่ปุ่นเขาไม่มีคำว่าโชคดีอะเนาะก็สู้แทนครับครับผม
So thank you very much, and in the near future, please visit Kyoto and Kyoto University as well to enjoy the essence of Japan. Yeah, there are many, the cultural monuments and temples and shrines in Kyoto. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Sensei ขอบคุณนักศึกษาทุกท่านขอบคุณอาจารย์เจ้าหน้าที่ทุกท่านครับที่เข้ามาครับ Sensei ให้โดโมอาริกาโตโกไซมาชิตะโดโมโอกิดิ
Bye.
ให้โดโมขอบคุณทุกท่านครับขอบคุณครับขอบคุณหวังไว้อย่างยิ่งว่าวันนี้ที่เซนเซบรรยายจะเอานำไปใช้ประโยชน์ได้นะครับเพื่อเอาไปปรับประยุกต์ใช้กับงานวิจัยของตัวท่านเองนะครับเพราะว่านั่นไมโครนาโนบับเบิลไม่ใช่พระเอกแต่ว่ามันเป็นตัวซัพพอร์ตพระเอกที่ทุกคนทำงานวิจัยอยู่แล้วนะครับลองไปดูนะครับขอบคุณและสวัสดีครับ Thank you very much นิมะโคดาฮาเฟส